Hi, never old and future me. First thing first, yes, my lips are fucking swollen. They've been swollen since Monday night. Well, my upper lip has, and the past couple days, my lower lip has been, and it's Thursday. Tomorrow I have an appointment to get that checked out because I don't know what's happening. But anyways, I've been wanting to do this video since a couple weeks ago because I've noticed a drastic change in my Charcot-Marie-Tooth disease, CMT disease, and I just kind of wanted to document it, and in some type of way I think it's therapeutic for me too, because it really, every time I feel like my disease has progressed or it has gotten worse, it always gets me to this like really shitty mood, and I just feel shitty, depressed, and everything. When I've had like really bad days, I've wanted to do like a video, but since I've been like crying, I'm just like, I just couldn't get myself to like record myself, and I just felt like that would have been like fucking raw at the moment, but I just couldn't do it. Right now I've been feeling better, like probably this past week, 2 weeks, and so I feel better now, like doing this, but it still, it still sucks. So in previous years, whenever the cold weather comes, my muscles feel really weak, especially of my legs, and sometimes I just feel like my overall body just feels weak, but I'm still able to do things. I would like to mention that I use a scooter to get around, but I have to leave my scooter outside my house because there's a step in front of my house. So, and then like I have a dog, so I kind of have to be getting out of the house constantly, so it wouldn't be really ideal to like to like bring it in and then take it out again. So that's why I leave it outside, and thankfully I live like I don't live in a really bad neighborhood where like it would get stolen. So I leave it outside, and I have to like walk around inside my house. Yes, I have a fucking mess. I'm sorry. Um, so so I have to like walk from the door to my room. Thankfully I have a bathroom in my room, so that's not really big of a deal, but I do have to go to the other bathroom to shower, and if I have to go to the kitchen or I have to go eat in the dining room, I have to walk over there. So sometimes it's like difficult, if I'm feeling really weak. And in the past years, I feel weak, but I'm still able to like walk around. But what I've noticed in this past couple months is that I've been feeling like literally for shit. I can't walk. Like I just feel like my legs are gonna fucking give out, and it's just like really fucking scary. And then it's not even too like just my legs. It's like my arms too, and it's just like, oh my god, like it's, I don't know, it just makes you feel horrible. I just feel like it's, it sucks more when you have a progressive disease, because like I feel like you constantly have to be like readjusting. Like you feel better, you feel okay, you're dealing with the fucking disadvantages that you have at the moment, and then you're barely like getting used to it, you're barely like dealing with it, and then it's like boom again, it gets worse, and you have to like start over. So yeah, so it's been really hard, and like sometimes I've had to like crawl from the door to my room, and the first time, sometimes, and then I have not been sometimes able to like get out of my house because there's a step like I mentioned, and usually I never had a problem with that, but now like it's like really hard. And the first time I was kind of running late to school, and I couldn't get out of my house, and it just makes me feel like my legs are just gonna give out, and then my arms too. And usually like I use more my arms, like to keep my balance, grab the walls, and especially if I'm going down a step, I kind of have to like hold kind of all my weight on my arms, kind of like holding myself within the door. So it sucks when you feel your arms weak, and then like just your legs are just not there, And that first time, I literally wanted to start to cry there, and I was just like, I can't go to school because I can't get out of my house. And I sat there, but then I'm just like, fuck it, like I have to do what I fucking have to do. So I kind of crawled to my scooter, which is just like probably like 4 steps. If you're walking, it's probably like 4 steps. But I didn't like really put my knees on the floor. It's just like, I don't know, how do you say that, when you don't like, you walk with your legs straightened. Well, you don't walk because your hands are on the floor. That's how I got. And I'm just like my prideful part is kind of like, what the fuck? But then it's like, and yeah, it's sometimes really hard, but yeah. So we're moving out of this apartment like in a few months, and I'm gonna make sure that wherever we move, it has to be accessible so I can get my scooter inside, so I don't have to be dealing with this fucking shit. And then it just doesn't help too that sometimes I just feel like my family's not considerate of like that I need. Like sometimes I tell them, can you guys not leave shit on the floor, please? Can you guys leave this side clean so I can like touch the wall, so I can touch something to keep my balance? And it's just like, they don't get it. They don't. And it's just like, it's really, I think that's the most infuriating thing. Like, I guess I feel like I wouldn't really care to be getting weaker if I was able to like be in my house with my scooter, or if my family were more considerate, but that aside, yeah. So, but I just feel like this, like I said, like this past months I've been feeling like super duper, like even extreme, like more weak. Literally, like my arms are like noodles. But I, like I said, this past week I've been feeling so much better. Like I don't really feel like that anymore, but I was feeling like that. So I really hope that it was the cold, because it's still hard to like get out of my house, and it's still hard to walk, but at least I don't feel like how I felt when I was younger. I used to have like dreams where like literally like I could barely like move my arms, or I could barely move my legs, and like sometimes I would be like crawling on the floor, but like I couldn't even crawl on the floor because how weak my arms were and my legs were, and it just felt like I was so warm, like trying to move. Like I would have dreams like that, and sometimes it would freak me out because I'm just like, is that gonna be my future? And that's how I felt. And it's just like I said, it's always really hard having to like fucking readjust yourself, and you're barely accepting a reality, and then it's like again. But I guess I have to be grateful that at least I can still walk. I can at least still like get up and like do a lot of things by myself still. So yeah, so that's my Charcot-Marie-Tooth CMT disease update. I just feel like I would feel so much better if just my house were accessible, and I wouldn't be feeling that shitty. It's just like those moments where you just feel like so much weaker, and then you just feel like the people around you just are not considerate, or like don't even fucking, not all the time. I feel like, yeah, they sometimes do help me, but sometimes I just feel like they don't help me enough. But then again, I don't want to be asking them. So that's my life. Yeah, that's all. See you later, alligators. That's such a 90s thing to say.